Yeah, but oh,
Lord have mercy.
Oh, first on the
This is
bar.
that. This is them. This is that. What the baby was singing on Medea? Father, can you hear me?
You know what?
This what the baby was singing.
Oh, Jesus. Tony, get your friend.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't your girlfriend?
What's up,
Yeah.
y'all? Beautiful 22 live on the scene. We here. Business as usual. You know how it go down. True Man False World reporting live from the scene. We got Jay Queasy, Jay Quan in the building. We got First Lady Tanya. These are two of the shadiest people I've ever seen in my life.
Wait.
We.
Hold on, because I don't throw shade.
Oh man, you just did. You just
I
told me I was
didn't.
running. That was real peanut butter on me,
It
and I
was
don't even
not
want to tell
very
you all the
peanut butter.
context of
It
what we
was
talking
not very
about.
peanut butter of you for you to do that.
Yeah, see, yeah. I'm out here dancing like Dak these days. I just got to get my buttons right on my
Mm-mm.
Hey, yo, get out of here.
Mm-mm.
Oh man, how y'all doing though? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. How you
Good,
doing?
good. How are you?
I'm all right. I've just got to get these. Like I said, I got to get my buttons right so I can get my. Then I got to get my Dak haircut. You know what I'm saying? Put some of them Wakanda beads around my neck. And then I
Mm.
gotta watch me hit them with that flex, hit them with that flex.
Absolutely not.
Now watch me work.
You're so embarrassing. Just want to let you know that.
I'm saying.
I'm embarrassing.
That's why we
You
can't take you
okay?
nowhere.
Y'all so shady. Y'all should work for Aftermath, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Not after,
Now,
man.
with everything being said, week one is in the books. Week one. This is the first week, and I'm already aggravated, agitated. That's why I had to unloosen a button or two because we couldn't even be formal today. We gotta, like the
Hang your head. Not what? How would you do
you
that?
patting the head. I'm patting my.
Please, you know what? You know what?
Listen, I'm patting that head, boy, because I'm irritated already. It's why I'm irritated. It's week one. All right, let's start at the top. Let's talk about it, Tanya. Let's start with the opening news. The opening news.
The first thing we're going to cover is the Super Bowl performer has been announced. My guy, Kendrick Lamar.
They not like us. They not
They are
like us.
not like us. I love it.
Wop, 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 wop.
That noise is crazy.
Let me
Hey,
tell you
that noise.
something.
Wop, 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 wop.
He could perform that song back to back the whole show, and I'm here for it.
Listen. You know how much sea walking is going to be going down
Yes,
in
because
New
I'm
Orleans?
prepared. I'm prepared. I'm
They're
already
not
ready.
like us. They're not like us. They're
I'm
not like
already ready.
us. Listen, stop playing. Y'all play too much. See, I'm gonna start off by saying this. Little Wayne, Holly Grove, all that good stuff. Wayne's World, Wayne's Wonder, all the Waynes that we can think about. Dwayne Carter, Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne, whatever. Um, Here's my issue with this situation. Y'all got so much to say about this scenario and so much to say about what's going on. But in 2013, Wayne was probably the hottest man on the planet, hip hop wise.
Under the sun. I'm sorry.
We talk about he couldn't walk down the street without the pavement crumbling from under his feet from a mixtape or something. I mean, the Drought 3 came. What year did the Drought 3 come out? That was 2008, I believe. The Drought 3 was 2008. I don't think from 2005 till 2000 and maybe 15, I don't think Lil Wayne missed very many times on anything he did.
Nope.
So we talking about him performing now after
Sorry.
After all of the things that he's done in his career, he wants to perform now. Imagine a Super Bowl performance in 2013 and Lil Wayne is the performer there in New Orleans.
That's fire.
That's probably an all-time performance because you're talking about all of the work you put in.
That was when I'm Not a Human Being dropped, 2013.
Not a human being.
So, Jaquan, I'm gonna let you jump in before I say anything else. What are your thoughts on this?
I just think people need to just calm down and relax. It's Kendrick Lamar. It's only 13 minutes. Let him do his thing. Y'all be all right. I mean, he'll perform soon. Don't worry. I promise you he will. He will get his chance, his opportunity.
He's been performing. He just had a concert the other night.
I'm talking about at the Super Bowl, Kurt.
Oh.
But Tony, you said something earlier that was real funny. You said they worry about the Super Bowl, and you said, what happened?
All right. So, yeah. So, listen. As somebody whose family is from New Orleans, both sides, I just want y'all to understand that there are a lot of people that are not even just people in New Orleans. There are a lot of people that are upset because Lil Wayne is not performing. However, his show in New Orleans is not even sold out yet. So y'all not even buying tickets to watch him perform, but y'all want him to perform at the Super Bowl. Y'all ain't paying to go to the Super Bowl either. Them tickets $3,000. So I know you're not. So what are we really upset about here? Because you're not buying the tickets in New Orleans because they're not sold out. So what are we mad about?
And another thing, not every person that's from the city that they in performed at the Super Bowl that was in their city. So that doesn't account for the fact that he should be doing it because he's from New Orleans. Just to throw that out there.
We got the Super Bowl in Houston. We ain't had Beyonce.
Beyonce was actually in the one in New Orleans.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
shit.
That'll make sense.
Is he all right?
Jeremy, where'd you go?
Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties was I'm a little under the weather, ladies and gentlemen, and I ain't want y'all to see no bugger in my nose.
Wow. Yeah, don't see him out. All you had to do is say you had to take his place.
No. You know, listen. This is the scene, baby. We do this all in one take. You feel me? Now, with that being said, we back like we never left. Back like cook crack. Hey, Joel Santana. Now,
cook crack.
Yeah. That was peanut butter on me too, huh? Anyway, with that being said, peanut butter the thing I want to know the most is how do we pick and choose? We pick and choose something like, why do we pick and choose the worst battles? We pick and choose the stupidest battles. And it'd be the battles that don't even make sense. Like, I want to be, I want to be mad. I want to be mad. All the things going on in the world. I'm like, no, Lil Wayne at Louisiana Super Bowl. If you don't go over there and take a dump and shut up, that's what you need to do.
And like my boy Ham said, shout out to Ham. He said, don't worry about performing at the Super Bowl. I'm worried about what teams are going to be competing for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I mean, they're not like us. They're not like us.
That's the whole point.
That's like the perfect song, man. Like, that song has so many different feelings. That's why it's a hit song across the country, and it's a diss record. That's crazy. But anyway,
I love it there. I love that song.
But I just want everybody to stop being the fake outrage. It don't even look good on you.
I can't stand it.
You guys are wiggity whack, like Chris Cross said back in the day. And
you are about to be fired.
I'm just saying, you guys are wiggity whack. And stop dissing Kendrick, like Kendrick ain't got no hits. And then your mom's dress you funny. So, with that being said, we'll go to the next part, Tanya. Go ahead, kick it off.
Okay. Before we went through the games of week 1, we got a little, a little bit of news. we said I'm gonna try to call these people the right names instead of my nicknames because views ain't used to that, the audience is not used to my nicknames. Puka Nakua could be out an additional time. We have Mostert out. We have a chain. Oh, I was gonna call him Edney so bad. He's doubtful. T. Higgins is doubtful. CMC may not be playing. For the Steelers, we have possibly Justin. You'll start again. So right now, that's pretty much where we are. We probably will have more news coming up for Sunday because games start on tomorrow. So we'll have more news.
Okay. Now let's recap the week that was, starting with whatever game time you want to start with. Go ahead.
Well, we pretty much already recapped Thursday night's game and Friday's game. The Chiefs beat the Ravens 27-20. The Eagles beat the Packers 34-29. And we've also recapped Jordan Love's injury. Also, Josh Jacobs is questionable, so we'll check on that too. Starting with, since it's the first game on the list, starting with the Steelers and the Falcons. Steelers beat the Falcons 18-10 on Sunday.
All right. First game, 18-10 Steelers. The Steel Curtain defense is still a Steel Curtain defense. They're still going to do what they're supposed to do defensively every week. Justin Fields, won his first starts with his new team. I'm don't have much really to say. Besides, we knew what the defense was. It's just all about what the offense is when it comes to this team. Jaquan?
Shout out to Steelers Nation for taking over Atlanta like we always do. Welcome to the Actual Stadium Part 2. But yeah, it was a good game. I knew we was going to win. I didn't have no, you know what I'm saying? So I got nothing else to say about that. Tony, you wanna add to that?
I want to add a whole lot to it. Let me tell you something. So my issue is not that, and I've seen a lot of people saying, they won with nothing but field goals. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about how we won. I don't care about if it was 1 point or 12. I don't care. Okay. But what I will say is, not just in this game, but when we get to the Cleveland game as well, I'm going to discuss it again. There's a lot of issues with the refs here. I don't know, and I've seen it not just in this game, but in several games this weekend. There was a play. Not only did they say they were wrong for calling TJ outside when he got the strip sack and then they able to touch that, but there was also a play where George Pickens had a first down. They called it fourth down, and so we ran another play and got the first down. And then they said, oh, no, wait, that was a first down. So this play that y'all just ran, we're going to count it as y'all first down. And now y'all are on second down. Like, that's ridiculous.
Can't argue with that.
That's ridiculous. So it was a lot of that going on. And that happened also in the Cleveland game. They did the exact same thing. They called it a fourth down. They ran a play. They was like, oh, no, it's first down. Did the same thing. So it wasn't just our game. It was pretty much the refs this weekend were really horrible.
Okay. No argument for me. Next game on the docket.
Oh, Giants. The Vikings defeated the Giants 28-6.
Oh, Jesus, Giants.
Well, the good news is that the Vikings, put together a win that they should put together. The bad news is they start calling Daniel Jones, Daniel Dimes, Daniel Pennies.
I love it. I'm here for that. I'm here for it. I love that.
Wow, like y'all.
I love that.
I mean, wow. Okay, whatever. Okay.
He did throw a pick six, and he looked bad. The whole offense looked bad. The offensive line looked bad. It was.
I'm a bit, and I said this in the group jokingly, but I would really be surprised if the Giants won a game.
And I had faith in their defense, but I don't know where it was. It was like, we're not here. I don't know.
Well, to score 28 points, you say, in a 60-minute game is not bad.
No.
No, it's not bad.
If all we're gonna do is do 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt. I mean, at least Daniel Jones, for the most part, did his job for some of the downs. But we don't throw 6 picks though.
That's his picks.
Next game, I ain't got nothing to say about that. I don't waste my time with negativity.
The next game on the docket is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins beat the Jaguars 2017 in a comeback victory.
Miami. Let me find out you need Willie Beeman at quarterback. Let me find out you need Willie Beeman instead of Tua. Anyway, I just want to see Miami put it together for 60 minutes on both sides of the ball so we can get a real glimpse of what it should look like or what it could be. Because this woulda, coulda, shoulda thing that y'all got going on is getting real annoying. Let's put it together. Let's get it together so we can figure this out. Jaquan?
I honestly didn't think it was going to be that close of a game, but from what I saw, the Jags defense was doing what they supposed to do. Like, you gotta give the Jags defense some credit. So, yeah, that's all I said. Nothing else. I did not expect that game to be that close.
Tonya?
I don't really have much to say this time. I wanna give it, like I said, everybody, people have a lot to say. I want to give it a couple weeks because it was week 1 for everybody. So I'm not just gonna jump on nobody's throat yet. But I don't really have too much to say about it.
Okay. Next game.
Next game we have we have the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Patriots beat the Bengals 16-10.
Bengals. Tigers. We're gonna call them the Tigers. Because that's how they was out there playing, real ticklish. Real he. That's how y'all was out there playing. I don't understand how you couldn't get 100 yards offense. Like, this is ridiculous. Let me just say this. The Patriots defense still is good, so I'm gonna give y'all some credit.
Very much so. Mm-hmm.
What I will say is this. Bengals scoring 10 points. I'm not gonna be as bad because week 1 Joe Burrow is not the same as week 10 Joe Burrow. So let's start there. I know he don't got all of his weapons. He's getting reacclimated into the players that he has again and everything else like that. That Macaulay Culkin ass hairstyle that he got is really making me upset. He's getting ready to really be home alone soon because I'm gonna make sure everybody leave him. But that's all I got to say about that game. I'm not really too threatened yet by Cincinnati or not in panic mode yet. Give them till about week 6 or 7 to start figuring some things out, and then we'll see what the team can be.
I don't have too much to say either, but they messed up my survivor pick.
Me too. Same.
Thank you very much.
Should pick the Giants team. Oh,
I don't have anything to say either. We was the only team in the division to win, so I don't got nothing to say about the rest of them.
Next game.
Next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills. The Cardinals lost to the Bills. The Bills beat the Cardinals 34-28 in another comeback victory.
Josh Allen, you run too much. But I guess this year, Josh Allen about to break a touchdown record this year. That man about to have the most touchdowns accounted for by a quarterback ever. Watch what I tell you.
He gonna definitely beat your boy. Japan, your turn.
I'm mad with the Cardinals, bro. Y'all had one job and you could not get it done. But it's okay. It's all right. You messed up my pick and everything. But shout out to the Bills for coming back and winning the game.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this. Cardinals, I didn't pick y'all. I still don't trust Calamari 100%. So it's gonna take a lot for me to pick y'all. But shout out to the Bills for putting whatever they have left together to get a victory.
Next game on the docket.
We have the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. The Texans beat the Colts 29-27.
Anthony Richardson had a couple impressive drives and impressive throws in this game.
Yes, he
So
did.
I want to see him continue to build off of that stuff. On the other side of the ball, win Texans win. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything else will work itself out as you go. I don't have not much else to say. I mean, it was week one, good win, solid win again against a solid team. So
In a divisional game at that.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't got much to say either, but that Anthony Richardson throw when he was that pressure in his face.
Yeah,
Boy.
he did a lot. He did a lot of good things. With him coming back from injury, I just want to see, I want to see him do. I just want to see him do things on a consistent basis. But other than that, he did all right. But he all right with me until week 4.
Next game.
Next game, we got the Tennessee Oilers / Titans of Houston against the Chicago Bears. The Bears beat the Oilers 24-17. 17.
I gotta pat my weave. Listen, Will Levi jeans. You got my head itching. What was that? What was that? I'm ready to fight.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm ready. Hold on. I'm ready to fight. What was that? What was that? What was that? What the F? WTF? How you lost the game where the other team didn't even score on offense? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that? How, Sway? How? Caleb Williams didn't throw for more than 87 yards. He threw for 87 yards, and you lost.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams at least didn't turn the ball over and put his team in bad positions. You said I can. Yeah, listen, you can't play much worse than what Caleb Williams probably played like in that game. And here you go, hold my beer.
Yeah, he was 14 of 29 for 93 yards. Too sad.
Cigarette. Hand me a ciggy wet.
Yeah,
hand me a cigarette.
That was crazy. I think he threw 2 pick sixes. And then they blocked the punt for a touchdown.
Yep.
Atrocious. Undeniably atrocious.
Y'all was up 17.
One more game like that, and I'm lobbying for you to not be the quarterback ever again, and you go play flag football or something, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's on the next game.
Yeah. The next game we have the Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints.
Oh my God!
The Saints beat the Panthers 47-10.
Ooh.
That's a college game. Go ahead.
Ooh.
I turned my head backwards because that game was backwards. I ain't never seen nothing like what? Huh? Excuse me. Pardon me. You sure? Was that a professional team? Was that a professional team, or was that a Division III school?
They ain't gonna never give my baby no help.
Listen, dear Saints, please get Bryce Young out of that team. Trade a 3rd-round pick for him right now because he can do what Derek Carr is doing.
Period.
Sincerely, Jeremy. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I
Go
got
ahead,
nothing
Jacob.
to you, but nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. Next game. The Chargers and the Raiders. The Chargers beat the Raiders 22-10.
Okay. Y'all had a brawl about nothing.
Literally.
Which every time Jim Harbaugh go to a team, it's always some goofy stuff. But the good news is J.K. Dobbins finally got to be a running back and get the touches that he deserved and showed that he could be a good running back in the league. So, I mean, that was good news too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to J.K. Dobbins for finally being able to.
I'm gonna sprinkle my love. I'm gonna sprinkle it. I'm gonna sprinkle it right on top
finally, right. Thank you. Shout
Shout out to J.K. Dobbins. He was one of my players of the week.
For finally being a running back.
He had 13 carries for 130 yards and I think 2 touchdowns.
I mean, that's what happens when you get the ball, you know. Next game on the docket.
Next game is the Broncos and the Seahawks. The Seahawks beat the Broncos 26-20 in another comeback win.
Hey, Gino, you out there trying to make these folks some believers, ain't you? We still don't believe though. Go ahead, Jaquan.
Boy, the Seahawks offensive line is misery. I don't even know. The poor Gino, he was just getting beat up in that pocket. It was harassing him, throwing him down.
Pro Football Focus has the left tackle or the right tackle as the highest graded tackle from last week. After you just said that, just so you know,
they do.
They have one of their tackles as the highest graded tackle.
Jeremy, you got to be kidding me. Because ain't no way.
I will show you the PFF.
It looked like he was running the screen every play. I swear to God.
Well, and like I said, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is collecting the data.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. But Bo Nix looked all right for being 35. He looked all right. He didn't look too bad, but yeah. I got nothing. Next game. The Redskins. Commanders at the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers and Baker Nim had beat the Commanders 37-20.
Well, Baker is out there baking.
Yeah, he is.
He out there baking. He got a little. Every time he get a little hungry, he go to Bob Evans. You know what I'm saying? And then when he is in a given movie, give it to Chris Godwin. Goodwill. You know what I'm saying? It works out pretty well for him. You know what I'm saying? He got a place with good food, and he's hearty, and he going. He's doing a good job. Oh, but shout out to that organization for taking a chance on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is what chances make champions. And you found a quarterback right after you lost a really, really good one. So that's what's up.
I forgot who. Oh yes, yeah. Bacon was over there cooking, and I don't have nothing else to say.
That was pretty straightforward. I want to say we'll discuss this after next game. Dallas at Cleveland. Dallas beat Cleveland 33-17.
Well, that's just gonna tell the story of the game because Jesus Christ fix it.
I just want to say,
are you angry, doctor?
You all right?
Out of everything that happened on Sunday, The thing that's the most disappointing was it just never felt like they had a chance. Even with the defense playing well, they just didn't feel like they had a chance. You talk about a situation where the team was losing the game at one point, 17-3. And then you just get down by a flurry of field goals at the end of the half. And it's like, because you keep 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Mm-hmm.
The drops by the playmakers was another thing that I thought was really peculiar. What's all of these drops for? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so sick. I'm fighting for my life.
Well, that's because you decided not to Cleveland Browns. Everybody tell you to do that.
Shut up. I'm fighting for my life.
You could have
I
been.
mean,
If you need help, blink. I'm blinking. Damn it. I'm blinking. I'm blinking.
You always welcome to come to Pittsburgh.
I don't want to come to Pittsburgh. I don't want to go there.
Oh.
I don't want to go there.
but you could stay a loser. I don't understand what you want me to
do. Do you know how many?
Yo.
I give up.
I got nothing on this game. That got the money and went out there and showed his ass. That's
yeah, he did.
I don't got that. I don't got nothing else to say. He
the defense was on Deshaun's back.
He signed that check. He was like, "Look, y'all, I got my money. We can play today." Like, I don't know what.
I will say, I did not expect that outcome. I was shocked, but I wasn't mad at it. Next, go ahead.
Next game, we have. I completely missed this game. I went to sleep. I woke up and the game was 11 o'clock at night. The Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Lions beat the Rams 26-20 in overtime.
Hey,
great game. Great game.
Good game.
Great game.
This is a good
Great
one, Tony.
game. Great game. Matthew Stafford, you do not get talked about enough as an elite quarterback.
He does not. He does not.
Jared Goff, you are earning the respect of the people who were once saying Carson Wentz were better than you.
Mm-hmm.
And look at where we and listen. At one point, it was like, where do we go from here?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now we letting it flow, and I like that. Detroit, y'all better respect that team when y'all go there play.
Jared Goff said, "I'm getting this ball, and you ain't getting it back."
And that right there is the key. Mm-hmm. And not only that, man, defensively, they just keep building, keep putting the right pieces there. And eventually you're gonna have a nice little shutdown defense. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just don't stop. Get it. Don't stop. Get it. Let me work that body, baby. That's just what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Terry Arnold because he did very good. He did very well for his first game. So I want to shout him out. Roll Tide. Okay. Next game. Monday night. The New York Jets at the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers beat the Jets 32-19.
We knew that was going to happen.
I mean, well, here's what I'll say. The 49ers can run the ball with anybody.
Hey, okay.
So you made Christian McCaffrey the highest paid running back for what? Yeah, I said it on live. Yeah. Because I'm sick of this. Next, Aaron Rodgers. I'm so confused. Like you just disgust me. Ugh.
All right, not too much of your game
What
plan.
do you do? Excuse me?
Not too
You
much
want
of your
something
game
too?
wrong.
You next. First of all, let me he next. Um what like you have a good drive, you build the you seem like you figured it out, you got this continuity, and then you just completely go away from what was just successful. Yeah, Brees Hall fumbled, but I mean, did you see the way Fred Warner pounced on him?
Man,
Yeah.
I don't think nobody expected that. Like he jumped on him and then punched the ball directly. There's not a lot of people who gonna not fumble that ball. What I will say to y'all is this 49ers defense is always gonna be what it is. The 49ers offense, you talk about Brock Purdy still missing quite a few plays, and they still scored 32 points. That play that Juszczyk went up the seam should
Missed
have been a
it.
touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
He missed him the first time. The second time, he should have scored another touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how bad the matchup was all around with all of the weapons that they have.
Yep.
That's all I need to say, man. 49ers are a good team, man. It is what it is, man. 49ers are a good team, man. That's why they're the gatekeepers of the NFC, baby.
yeah, well, yeah.
You want to say
Shout out
something?
that running back that was in the game though, because he was one of my players of the week.
Yes. Shout out to CMC's replacement because he did the damn thing for me in fantasy at the
And
last
that
minute.
too.
Yes.
Y'all want to say that man's name so the people can.
Give me 1 second.
I got it up. Jordan Mason.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out
his
to Jordan
name.
Mason.
What's up, little Jordan?
Well, shout out to Jordan Mason.
Jerm said you want to say the best. We was getting to it, Jerm. We was getting to it.
Shout out Jordan Mason.
Y'all are embarrassing.
We didn't even do nothing. What happened?
So, who are you most impressed by week 1?
Go ahead, Tony.
I don't know yet. Go ahead, Jaquan.
So I have two. I have J.K. Dobbins.
Well, you could take Tanya's.
Not take Tony's. I don't know where hers was.
I said team.
Oh, team
not
with
player.
team. With team. L, you said team, not player. Got you. You can give me the Chargers and unfortunately the Bills. I didn't think they was gonna win that game. I'm sorry. I thought that was
I said one team, but he did two.
So
I said I had two.
So for me, the team that I'm most impressed with, that I think really can build on whatever it is that they got going on, is the Broncos. I wasn't expecting them to have 20 points. I wasn't expecting them to be beating Seattle up until damn near the end. So I'm gonna say the Broncos.
I don't really have a team, but if I have to pick one,
You don't want to do it. Go ahead. I already know what he's gonna say. Go ahead, Jeremy.
you don't know what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say I'm most impressed with this week by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I knew it. Let me tell you why.
I
I knew that's what he was gonna say.
The thing is, like, you won with a new quarterback, but most importantly, it's just same team, same pillars, new players around, same results. Consistency is what we sell here in the world. And Pittsburgh is excellent at selling a finished product. Defensively, they're going to get after the quarterback. Defensively, they're going to make you make plays. And offensively, if Pittsburgh just doesn't beat themselves, they're going to win a lot of games just because of that. So there's not really much that can be said. You didn't have your best offensive game, but you also didn't have your best player playing at quarterback. So I really can't say anything. 18 points is more than what a lot of teams scored this week. So with that being said, I have nothing else. I have nothing.
My dog, I
that-
see you, Jerm. I see you.
I knew that's where he was going as soon as he started saying,
I didn't want to seem like a homer. That's why I didn't say about it.
So
Right?
with that being said, food for thought for everybody out there. Why do we pay quarterbacks so much money? You still need somebody to block for them. You still need somebody to catch the ball from them. Most importantly, you still need a defense to play the other side of the football. This formula that we have of paying these quarterbacks these astronomical contracts, I'm all for the players getting paid, but you gotta allocate some money for other positions so that you can protect your assets, which are your star players. Protecting your assets means having another receiver that could be an asset to you, and you have DeAndre Hopkins as your number one. So ideally, you would like to have a guy be able to come in there and play a certain type of way next to him that would be conducive for his play style or conducive for your offense to be, a better offense.
I got a question.
Yes.
So say there's a situation where your quarterback is in this last year of his contract and you need to get your franchise quarterback signed regardless of what you have. Are we not going to pay the quarterback because we don't have the access around him, or because you need a franchise quarterback? Every team needs a franchise quarterback eventually, right?
Let me be honest. No, every team doesn't need a franchise quarterback. Every team doesn't need one. But if you have one, you want to keep them. So if you said it's a franchise quarterback and you have an opportunity to keep them, do you want to keep them? Yes. But there still has to be a cost. Because if you pay Joe Burrow $55 million, Tanya, what's the current salary cap? Can you look that up real quick?
Sure can. And I have something else to say.
I'm not doing it. I'm not hating on them getting the money because hey, money is why we do a lot of things that we do.
Cash
if it
reserve
ain't about the
money.
money, don't be blowing me up.
For the 2024 season, it's $255.4 million per team.
255. Okay. So you paid Joe Burrow 55, right? So now you got 200 million that you got for the rest of your team. One player is taking up literally a fifth of your salary. One. If you can break that into 2 or 3 players, that's the ideal situation right there, because you want to have somebody to protect them, and you want to have somebody to catch the ball from them. Tight ends don't get paid as much as receivers, but when you get elite tight ends, they command $12 to $16 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers are going up toward $25 million a year. You talking about a situation where the highest paid at each position is starting to be over $20 million. So why are we sitting here talking about a quarterback getting paid all this money and he can't do it by himself? That's my only point. If you want to say, hey, I want to pay my defense 155 and then spread out my other money on offense with the other 100 or the other 100, that's fine. I don't care how you do it, but you need to be able to run the ball. You need to be able to stop the run. You need to be able to rush the passer. You need to be able to stop the pass. Those are the things you need to be able to do before we even get to the point of you being able to pass the ball. Passing the ball, it's a reason why Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. It's a reason why Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. It's a reason why Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. They won Super Bowls plain and simple because they had the other things going for them, and they didn't have to put anything other than making the plays that count as the major
not
things that
losing
they
the
need to
game.
do.
Yeah,
I don't have to go out and win the game, but I don't have to lose the game either
lose
because
the game.
I can play
Don't
within
lose
the
the game.
offense. And that's the game manager part of the quarterback position. So
That don't nobody want to acknowledge.
correct. So we're paying $55 million for quarterbacks, but what are we paying for the rest of our team if we want to win? That's why we don't get a lot of competition when it comes to winning, because you have to go over the salary cap now just to keep your players. Because we're overpaying for what? Overpaying for all of these players that we say, because they say, I want to be paid more than him. I'm gonna get y'all thoughts on that. That's just a little light introduction to it. Jaquan, what do you think?
Wait, Tony, you give us this. Go ahead, Tony.
I just said I agree.
Oh, I was gonna say I agree too. This is it's just a prime example, like you said, Joe Burrow, and to look at his offensive line, and now you're struggling to pay your number one wide receiver. That's a problem.
And then you're not going to be able to pay the second guy either. So now you've lost pretty much every playmaker on your offense from last year except for two people. So that means you should be able to keep both of them there, right?
At least try to.
Whatever. With that being said, we got a game tomorrow. Tanya, set us up for the game tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow we have the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
All right, you got an over-under? You got a spread for us?
I do. That's one thing. What is y'all? Let's see. Oh, shoot. Hopefully, technical difficulty. All right. So over-under is 48.5. They're giving Miami 2.5 at home.
I'm just looking to see if Miami can run the ball enough to make this interesting and to keep Buffalo off balance. I don't really feel like this is a game for Buffalo to win and go 2-0. And I feel like this is the type of game that they will win right now. Give me Buffalo.
I was thinking that, but they got two defensive players in their secondary out. And that could work out in Miami's favor. So give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
All right. So you heard it here first. You got 2 for the Dolphins, 1 for the Bills. We got a lot more content coming for you Saturday. Don't forget.
Can I say something before we close out? I need the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens to come to the front of the congregation.
Oh.
These two teams have, coincidentally, exceptional running backs from the University of Alabama. However, they also have quarterbacks that can run. One team stated that, yes, he can run, but we don't want him to run that much. We need to focus on other things, but that's not the goal, is to have him run that much. The other team said, we got this star running back here, but we don't want him having a whole lot of carries. That's not the formula.
And one of them was arguably one of the best running backs that was in the NFL in like the last 3-4 years. But their quarterback had over 100 yards rushing against the Chiefs.
What y'all looking at me for? I ain't got nothing to say. What y'all want me to
We
say?
just trying to figure out because it's not making sense. Like, why would you sign someone like Derrick Henry and then don't use him? Like, what was the purpose? That man's going to request a trade by week 8.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Be on the lookout.
I'm gonna tell you this. You are not going to win games with Derrick Henry only having 13 touches and your quarterback having the majority of the touches. You will not win a whole lot of games that way.
Sadly, Tony, I think their goal is for the quarterback to win MVP more than to win games.
And that's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
You can't win games that way.
Jerm, do you have anything you want to add, Jerm? Because you had heard her say something. We thought you had one. Okay.
I'm flexing. I'm Dak. My name is Dakota. Dakota Prescott.
Because I just want to understand the logic. If you don't want to have him, we don't want him rushing 30 times a game, then what did you sign him for?
Mind you, you have no other weapons on your offense but Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews.
So with that being said,
we thank you.
I would like to let you guys know we got another show coming at you on Saturday. We got the college football live. We're going to be talking about some major upsets from last week, and we're going to be talking about some big games and potential upsets this week. Besides that, I mean, of course, Views and Dues will be back on Sunday morning, in living color. You know how we do it. Final thoughts before we wrap up?
No, I don't have any final thoughts. Oh, wait, NFL refs, do your job better. The rest of this season, you need to get it together. From week 2 until week 18, including playoffs and Super Bowl. Get it together. That's it.
My thought process is and will be this when it comes down to things said about any organization that says, asinine things out in the media. When we say asinine things, we normally tend to put our foot in our mouth or have to put our foot in our mouth at some point. And when that day comes when you have to put your foot in your mouth, I just wonder if it's going to be gracefully, if it's going to be swiftly, or if it's going to be like one of them real life. It's going to be like a kick where it's going to cause a little bleeding.
Sharkeisha. What sound like?
Because at the end of the day, every player has a position. And when you get players that's crossing over into playing multiple positions, that's when you start having other problems. So do the right thing. And the right thing normally will get you where you need to be.
Well,
that's all I can say.